My name is Louis L. Reed, and I'm originally from Bridgeport, Connecticut. Who I grew up in the house with was my grandmother and my sister, who's approximately 7 years older than us. Reason being is because my parents were incarcerated when I was 5 years old, and we were raised by our maternal grandmother. I was about 12 years old when I committed my first crime. I remember how I felt when I committed my first crime, as if I had done something that I shouldn't have done, but for the most part, it felt like I fit into the crowd that I was with. I remember what it felt like the first time when I was handcuffed. And I'm actually getting a little bit emotional about this. It should only be one time and one time only. You can't articulate it with grammatical profundity of what it's like when you are handcuffed, especially the first time. It was scary. It was scary and paralyzing. I've been sentenced to prison twice. Once in the state of Connecticut, I did 6 months, and another when I was sentenced in the United States Federal District Court of Connecticut to a term of 188 months, which is approximately 16 years, of which I served 14 years off of that 16. My prison experience wasn't difficult from a time perspective. When you do federal time versus doing state time, federal time is a mental game, whereas in the state, everything is a little bit more physical. I could say that throughout the entire course of my incarceration, I've had bad days, I had some bad moments, but I always had the great support of my family. What I'm doing now is one of several things. Number one, I'm the executive vice president of an organization called the Douglas Project. We take folks who are on the outside, we bring them into institutions, and we have humanizing conversations with people who are incarcerated. That's my day job. My passion projects, in addition to, always being able to humanize the experiences of people who have been incarcerated, I have a documentary film company. It's called Decoded Story Labs. And I also have a podcast as well that's powered by Decoded Story Lab, where we're taking stories of people who have been impacted just by life and rich experiences, and we're just having transformative conversations around that. There's a hip hop influence to it, but for the most part, that's the premise of the podcast. My hope for the future is that after people have been locked up, that we're not continued to be locked out. It means the collateral consequences that come with having a felony conviction. This is the first time that I've been honored, in effect, in the state of Connecticut by not just my peers, but when I think about somebody like Charlie Grady, who is the founder and the visionary behind highlighting the accomplishments of people who have been justice impacted and trying to recalibrate their life. That means more to me than an invitation for me to go into the White House.